So we organized this very short workshops. I hope in a very intensive way. So, and we call it mapping ideas and designing places. So the first part of the atelier will be about how to design a map of ideas. It is something I usually do with my students, and it is a nice experiment because it is just to transform the idea of maps in something different. So the first part is about mapping ideas. Can you go on, please? So mapping ideas, what it means to redraw the territory, redraw the landscape, how we can imagine this landscape. So it is not a mapping to collect only to collect informations and data, but to put inside of these maps ideas, desires, concepts, everything you think it is, everything students can think is good to improve the first idea of the site and the first idea of design. So I show you some maps my students did during the years. So I am looking for something abstract like this. You can go on. Yeah, and in each of these maps, I, my students found some specific ideas to design sites and places. New design okay, and the maps can be like flat maps or perspective maps like these ones. Go on, and or this one, and so I or they can connect hand drawings with analysis of sites and creating alphabets from which it is possible to understand how to improve our sites. So this is the first time. This is the first moment of our map of our atelier. Then from these maps, you can choose a specific place where to work or a specific theme where you want to work on. And so you start thinking what that specific space is for you, and you have to do some drawings. Can you go on, please? So now the maps can be developed in many different ways to analyze specific situations, sites, and ideas. Go on. So as you see, I am not looking for drawings. I am looking for writing text. It is not just to do a beautiful drawing, but it is to understand how these drawings can help us to think differently. Can you go on? And then when you zoom into your space, when you zoom into what you would like to do, you have to design places. And to design places, as a particular, I am asking you to design places in a particular way, not just
Non
making
tirar.
maps or sections
Hai
or
fatto
something like
tutto?
this, but with
Cosa
with
aspetti?
some perspective maps. Can you go on? So that's just to continue to have this idea of mapping for the for designing places. And you can use drawings or you can use models. Uh, so you are free to invent a way to represent what your idea is during this ten days of workshop. We will have common discussions to share with all of you what we are doing during this workshop. I am free to have students who wants to work individually. You can stay in groups, 2 or 3 students. This is the maximum you can, the maximum number of students for each, for a group, and that is what we would like to do with Francesca.